7, 6, 5.
Good morning and happy Friday. Emily Reeves here, and I am having the coolest morning, you guys. I'm getting to cruise into Iola with Larry, who is the senior advisor for the Iola Car Show, and man, is this dude awesome. We're cruising in his GTO. What year model is it?
1967.
I was going to guess a 67. Okay, 67. And I actually have a late model GTO that I'm a big fan of. It's also a stick car, also red, so I'm really happy right now. This is the coolest. So it's a gorgeous morning. The sun is shining. It's a perfect temperature. Everybody at the show is rolling in, and we're getting ready to cruise in the perfect amount of style. So Larry has an amazing background with the show that I've just been getting caught up on, and I'm excited to tell you guys about. So Larry, when you came and started working with Iola Car Show, everyone tells me you were a game changer, man. Like, you transformed not only the business side and the growth side of the show, but the heart behind it. And I'm really excited to hear your perspective on that.
Well, that comment alone means a lot to me because it came from everybody but myself, because I consider myself a humble person, and I just, I just do what my passion drives me to do, and that is, it's all about cars. And I brought that to the show, and with that, we've developed a team that's now still in place that does a wonderful job from this point on of making it grow. And, well, good example, Emily, you're here.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Joe, who hired me to be here, he grew up picking up trash as a volunteer at the Iola Car Show as a little kid. And when he was telling me stories of you and how amazing it was to meet you and work with you and have you hire him, because he has his dream job now. And this is a dream job for me. And this weekend is a dream for so many people, and carrying on a legacy that they had whenever they were growing up. So you've given such life to this event that means so much to so many people, and it's just the coolest.
Well, I really appreciate those comments, Emily, but it's a team effort, and I've always, in my past, as being a person, as a director in many different positions, always give credit to my employees and people I put around me, because they're the ones that make it come together, and Joe is just an important part of that. And we knew the minute Joe came on board that things would just keep escalating to the point where it is today, and I can't say enough about that young man and where he's gonna go with this and this show. The Midway has grown. Everything is just it's wonderful, and it's tough with some of the the vending things that are going on as far as not getting parts and eBay fighting, but we're managing really well, and I just, it warms my cackles to see the growth.
Well, it's a huge deal. Something that I was introduced to when I first came on the grounds that I'm really excited to now have walked into with you is your filling station style building that's on the grounds. And I'm excited for you to tell everybody about that, because they're going to see it soon when we roll in, and it's a really special building.
Well, yeah, what basically happened after I retired, sometimes I think Joe has his plan, and his plan is, just to keep me far enough away, but yet close enough that he always has a place to come and consult and talk. And that's why I do have a title of senior advisor, and I'm more than happy to help out. But the garage is sort of a dream of mine to be able to do. Many guys have shops and gals, and that's great. And my shop just turned out to be one that we decided with the board and Joe that maybe the best would be to have it built on the grounds. So in doing so, we made it, my wife and I decided to make it into a nostalgia 1959 type of a garage that actually my wife's grandpa had, and my wife grew up in. So in doing so, it's there again for the for the enjoyment of all the people that come to the show. And I've had nothing but great response to it. Loving to see the kids enjoy the phone booth. They have no idea what it is. It's just sort of weird, but it just shows you that they don't know what it is. So we're bringing a lot of that stuff, and that's great.
Oh, I love that aspect. I didn't know that about your wife, that she grew up in an old style filling station just like that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I know that for us being gearheads, oh, we're pulling in right now, y'all. Being gearheads, when I see something old and vintage like that, I want a picture of my car in front of it. I'm just like, I can't take this. This is awesome. So that's one of those places, and we're getting ready to pull in, y'all, so we're going to be able to show it to you. But gosh, when we got there this morning to jump in this car and cruise around, I'm like, this is heavenly. And I took a picture right away. I was out there snapping pictures of the goat in front of the old gas station. I know gearheads can relate. When you see something awesome, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to park my car in front of that. And your shop is one of those spots.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys are all watching. Maybe you're at work and you're wishing you were here. Maybe you're here and you're just catching up on the live stream and everyone cruising in. This is an awesome day, and we are so excited about it. So maybe while we cruise in, I'll go over today's schedule. So at 6 a.m., gates open, which we're past that now. 10 a.m. is the national anthem, which is one of my favorite parts of the day. Yesterday was amazing. And also at 10 a.m., Barry Williams starts his signing again. Awesome dude. And then at 10 a.m., Ian Rousel signing at Greg's Speed Shop over at their tent. And then 10 a.m., the cackle starts with Don Gartlitz and Bruce Larson. Amazing dudes. 10 a.m., Linda Vaughn signing at the special exhibit place. And then 11 a.m. is another unveiling with Cousins Customs down at the Cousins Customs tent. That's going to be awesome. Yesterday's was amazing. I'm sure today's will not disappoint. At 2 p.m., the raffle ticket sales end, so be sure to get your raffle tickets if you're here before 2. And 2 p.m., Barry starts another signing in the offices. And 4 o'clock, the raffle winner is drawn. Some lucky person's going to be a winner chicken dinner. And then at 5 p.m. is the doo-wop concert, Doo-Wop Daddy's concert at the Tundraland stage. And at 7 p.m. is the Boombox concert, also at the Tundraland stage. So it's going to be an amazing day here, and this whole weekend is going to be incredible. We're going to have a lot of celebrity guests doing what I'm doing, and I'm really excited for you guys to see those guys. And it's just going to be another gorgeous weekend. We're so happy to be back here. Last year we had to miss for obvious reasons, but this year it's the biggest. Joe said this is the biggest turnout you guys have ever had. Is this what it's looking like to you?
It's starting to look like that. Yesterday was probably one of our bigger Thursdays that we ever had in a long, long time, and people are just so glad to be back and having a good time, and it's just wonderful.
It is awesome. I mean, folks that you see, they've got big old smiles on their faces. They've got their families, and that's what it's all about, man. It's like it's seeing the cool cars, but it's creating memories with your family and with your friends and supporting a tradition. She's laughing at me. What's new? People are always laughing at me.
It's that
look, there's
time.
another goat. Family. Oh, I just love it. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I actually haven't been through here.
This is all modified through here.
So not stock bodies. They're all like, you know, different power plants, maybe full suspension cars, resto mods that have modern power plants and suspension. And when they register, are they put in those different places, or do they register themselves there?
They register to be in this area in the modifieds. That's why you see all different flavors in here, and it's great because, again, our show is so big that we welcome every and anybody that loves cars. We have all different types of clubs, anything. I mean, if it's got 4 wheels, even 2 wheels, it's welcome here as long as it's 1990 or older.
Awesome. I love it. So happy to be here. Yesterday was my first day, obviously, and I'm so excited to be able to be getting to experience this and bringing it to you guys. This is just great. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous day. Looking forward to cruising down through the sponsors in a little while and the national anthem. It's going to be amazing. We're also going to talk to Joe, I think, over at the tower, which I'm looking forward to as well. So yeah, you guys have a lot to look forward to. And we're coming up on the station, or your shop. Do you call it your shop?
I call it my shop. We try to refer to it as a station because basically that's what it is. But yeah, it's my shop. It's wax on, wax off. That's what I'm down to. I don't do any more restoration work, so I just enjoy detailing, and I just love this. I mean, cars are cars, and this is all part of it. And unfortunately, throughout the years, we've tore too many of these buildings down. I wish we'd do a better job of preserving our history, but so the best thing I can do is build one. It looks just like it. And here it is.
Here it is. You've done such an amazing job. I hope you guys can see how awesome it is. Maybe we can get out and get a wide shot for y'all. I mean, it's just the coolest. And you've got the old pumps, old oil, even the dinger. What's that called? It's not a dinger.
No, that's called a dinger. Emily.
It's called a dinger. I got it right. Oh my gosh, the first time I saw curb feelers on a car, I was like, what are those? And then this old feller I was with said, you're too young, little lady. You don't know what that is. And now I know. So if I see curb feelers, I'm with it.
Well, that's great. That's a great compliment that you're too young to know what curb feelers are. So good for you.
I suppose so.
Take it when you get it.
I prefer to be in the know and have knowledge about all things automotive, but you got to learn at some point, right? You never can know everything.
That's correct. That's correct. And it's an ongoing process around here, learning. And that's what's so neat about having car people together. We just continue to talk back and forth, and it just warms my heart when I see these younger kids getting taught by their mom or their dad about the importance of the car and what it was about. I mean, our country's about moving around, and we found it out last year when we couldn't move. We weren't happy. And I mean, if it had a covered wagon, if it was a covered wagon or if it was a 1967 GTO, we're on the move. We're on the move, yes.
I love her. I love her so much. Oh, this was just awesome, you guys. I'm so excited to see you guys soon at the next adventure, and we're gonna jump out and walk out, find more fun stuff. We'll see y'all soon.
It's that time. You've been together for years. It took commitment, passion, patience, and a lot of love. And you know without any doubt that she's the one for you. For a moment like this, it's important that everything is perfect because you want her to look her best when you take her to her first show. Coker Tire, the perfect look for your classic ride.
Step 1. Build a workhorse that works harder. Give it a letter. Then, do it all again. Rethink, redefine, rebuild. Gear it for adventure. Make it sleeker, lighter. Make it tough. The toughest ever. And then, make it a hybrid. Because the only ones who can outwork the workhorse are the ones that built it. Step 1. Build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to the Baja 1000. Win. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford proud.
For more than 2 decades, Max Tie Downs has been the leader in the tie-down industry. Products are made to order and shipped directly from our headquarters in Sagal, Idaho. From 2 wheels to 4, on or off-road, new or old, we have the right tie-down for you. We can help with custom solutions too. No project is too big or too small. Call us today at 1-800-666-1586 or shop our website at maxtiedowns.com. Be sure to visit the Max display on the main drag west of the tower.
It isn't necessarily the work that defines us. It's the everyday struggles that we prevail that makes a maverick of color.
My biggest challenge as a painter is to come up with stuff different than everybody else that's out there, to make people notice your work more than somebody else's.
Bringing Matrix into my shop has improved my business 110%. No lie, no BS, no nothing but truth. Everything with Matrix is working absolutely perfect, and I wouldn't change a thing.
A Maverick is someone who is a triple threat. They can pinstripe, they can paint, they can do graphics, they can diagnose their own problems, learn from it, and move on and use it on a daily basis.
Hi, I'm Angelo Van Bogart, editor of Old Cars, and this is Buck the Old Cars Truck. We're excited to be back in Iola this year celebrating 50 years of publishing, and we invite you to stop by and visit us at the Tower, where you can renew your subscriptions to Old Cars and Old Cars Price Guide. We love old cars as much as you do, and we'll be celebrating all weekend long during the show, so stop by and say hi. We're the guys in the bright orange shirts.
It's time. Time to get back to doing what you love. Having the right vehicle accessories is important. Having the correct vehicle outfitter is essential. Whether on land or water, let the adventure find you. Toys for Trucks, Wisconsin's largest vehicle accessory retailer. With 7 locations and growing, Toys for Trucks is the #1 outfitter for truck toppers, tonneau covers, trailer hitches, wheels, tires and limbs, floor liners, and much more. Toys for Trucks, Wisconsin's largest vehicle accessory retailer.
With over 50,000 square feet, 200 cars for sale, and an international presence, this is Unique Classic Cars.
Howdy folks, Wayne Yoder the auctioneer here to tell you about our auction service. W. Yoder Auction holds the only collector car auction in the state of Wisconsin that is open to the public. We hold classic car auctions twice a year at our complex in Wautoma. Come see us on the main drag west of the tower and ask us about consigning your car or car collection or having your own auction. At W. Yoder Auction, we specialize in selling your collection. So stop by, see us for all your auction needs. We want to work for you.
Hey guys, Emily and Larry back. We just got out of the 67 GTO. Cruising was awesome. Thank you so much for that.
No problem, Emily. My pleasure.
That was amazing. So we got out, and he said that he's got something special to show us. And for me, the car was the most special. Words are hard sometimes. Yeah. But I think this is going to be great too. Let's go check it out.
Well, a lot of people ask why I built this and stuff and where I got my ideas from. And actually, there's a little history behind the design. And the design is from this picture, which is a picture of my wife's grandpa's gas station that was in northern Wisconsin up in Crivets area. And my wife actually grew up in this house, and that's her grandpa, and it was a mobile station. In fact, if you look in the corner, you can see the Pegasus.
Really? You
Right
did the
there-
same
there's
thing.
the Pegasus, right. So we try to replicate it as much as, but this is the inspiration for this building. And unfortunately, too many times in America, we have a tendency of tearing buildings like this down. And my perspective, they're historical. And so the only thing I could do is simply build one that looks just like it. So that's what we did.
This is so special.
Yes.
So neat to have. I'd love to meet your wife someday and get cool stories from growing up in a fuel station. And was that their home as well?
Yeah, that was her home. They actually were, her and 6 other siblings were raised in this upper flat. When they owned it, that was actually a supper club, Maddie's Supper Club. Yep.
That is so neat. Oh, I just love it. And you've done a beautiful job. You've made it live on, and that's so special.
Yeah.
I was excited for y'all to see this.
It is special to us. The doors represent my old shop, and that's the way I could bring my old shop to my new shop, is by having that represented in the pictures to make it look like you're looking into it.
That's a really cool effect too. I really, really like that. Oh, Larry, you've done such a great job. And look at this beautiful day you planned.
Yes. Thank you for bringing
You
this along.
you really planned this weather well. Okay, we'll see y'all soon. We're going to go find some more stuff to show you, and we will be back very rapidly. No, goofy.